Major sponsorship of our Unlimited Hydroplane Racing Series is so important. The folks at HFC have been with us all year long. Here's Jim Hendrick with a special interview.
Down here in the pits, we're with the Executive Vice President of HFC Household Finance Corporation, Glenn Saunders. Glenn, being that it's another tight race for the HFC High Point Trophy, this has to make you very happy.
Yes, it does. For the second year, it's going down to the final race. We're looking forward to an exciting race, a continuance of it, and most of all, we want a safe race. But Household is delighted with the coverage we're getting and the interest that it's generating in fans and people throughout the U.S. We're delighted to be here.
And we're delighted to have Glenn Saunders and the entire HFC crew with us. Midmark Distributors, driven by Jerry Hopp. The U.S. West Cellular, Todd Yarling. Sundeck, U9, Mark Evans, whose brother Mitch also is driving. Miss Northwest, Jack Schaefer Jr. Hulset Miss Mazda, Mike Hansen. U31, Circus, Chip Hanauer driving.
Of our 6-boat fleet, the Sundeck, Midmark Distributors, and U.S. West did not get away from the docks. They will not start. It's down to a 3-boat field as they hit the starting line.
Also, Miss Mazda, Mike Hansen in lane number 1, Circus with Chip Hanauer. Lane number 2, look at Circus plow up in there. Lane number 3, Jack Schaefer Jr. in Miss Northwest.
They're in the apex of corners number 1 and 2 right now with the Hulset Miss Mazda on the inside with a slight lead. But Chip Hanauer will shake it loose now, come down the back chute to challenge. And the third place boat on the far left was the Miss Northwest.
Chip Hanauer looking for his 8th consecutive Gold Cup, taking aim at it right now with a good run on Circus, being challenged on the inside by Mike Hansen in the Hulset Miss Mazda. Look at the ride of the Circus, pink and white, on the waters here in Mission Bay.
As he comes off of corner number 4, he's close to about 130 mile an hour. The second place boat from Madison, Indiana, the Hulset Miss Mazda. As we complete lap number 1.
129.5 miles per hour for the lead boat. Problems again. Hulset Miss Mazda, Mike Hansen, the boat owned by the folks of Madison, Indiana, has problems again. He's trying to get it restarted. It looks like he may get it back up on plane.
It looks like he's running a little rich, and that's what happened, and he's plowing right now. Look at the flames shoot out of that left bank. Meanwhile, the Miss Northwest will take over with Jack Schaefer Jr. taking over second place.
That's got to be a happy moment for Jack Schaefer Jr. He was riding a very solid third place, now has the opportunity and moves up into second place. Still your leader, Chip Hanauer. This is the guy who's got to be having some sweaty palms at this point. He is going for an unprecedented 8th Gold Cup. He has had some problems with salt water with this boat. So far today, so good, and he's got to be a little concerned about that. He is coming up on the inside now of the Hulset Miss Mazda. Mike Hansen trying to get that boat going again. There you see the rooster tail from that boat as he gets back up on plane. Again, the lead boat is the Circus. The owner rep, Mel Larson, down in the pit area as Chip Hanauer powers the boat through the turns. Hulset Miss Mazda takes a very wide berth now, giving the lead boat plenty of room to get by on the inside.
Mike Hansen's smart enough to know now that he's got third, but he could take second if he could just hurry up and catch up to Northwest, or perhaps the Northwest could have a problem. But your leader, on your right, is the Miss Circus with Chip Hanauer. You mentioned 8th Gold Cup, 8th consecutive Gold Cup, won 7 straight. I don't know if anybody will ever... Oh, Northwest is out. Jack Schaefer Jr. has a problem. That puts the Miss Mazda, Hulset Miss Mazda, in second place.
So a fine day for Mike Hansen continues with problems to one of his competitors. This boat still operating in beautiful fashion. Pink and white out of the Las Vegas, Nevada area for sponsorship. Chip Hanauer takes a win. We'll be back with more from Mission Bay, San Diego, as they go for gold coming up.